Hi everyone, my name is Shantasia. Welcome to my channel. First of all, today I want to start with a cool thing. I was gifted with some books from Kat V from Realmies, and I want to say thank you, Kat. I'm super excited. So let's take a peek in this box and see what she sent. Ooh. So we have some swag, amybrookmcnew.com. And a little postcard. Ooh, it looks like there's like chapter samples that you can get if you scan that. So she sent me Kiss of Revenge by Debbie. I have no idea how to pronounce the name, so I'm not even gonna try. And then Kiss of Death. These sound really good. And Kiss of Night. So, oh my goodness, these look really good. I've heard that these are excellent, so I'm very excited. So thank you so much, Kat. I am so excited for these books. I am really looking forward to having an afternoon that I can sit down and read. I'm sure you noticed that everything around here is the same as my last video, but I am prepping for NaNoWriMo just like everybody else is, and one of the things that I had decided to do was I wanted to share my series Bible with you because it is something that I am very proud of. It is one of my very favorite parts about creating new worlds and new stories is having the story Bible and getting to be creative and artsy with it. And I've been promising to share it with you for a few months now, so I thought this would be the perfect time. I will leave all the links down below for some of the resources that I have in here. The first half of it is like reference, and then the rest of it pertains to the work that I am currently writing. So a lot of times what will happen is when I'm done with the series, the first half of that will go into my next binder, and then the new story will go in the back because it's like character details and personality things, but I'll show you all of that. So let's just jump right into it. So this is an A5 binder that I picked up at Walmart or Target. I'm not sure which. I made sure to get one that had these expandable areas because you do accumulate a lot, especially where it is such a small binder. So just make sure that you find one that suits your needs. Some people will get the big ones for like school projects. I don't like those because I take my world building binder with me wherever I go. So I just prefer to have it small because then it will fit in my bag with my computer. The next thing that I did was I went and got a markings journal because I really liked the paper that it was in. And what I did was I took the coil and I unrolled it, and then I cut the pages, and that is how I came up with the right size page. And it was just the markings journal. I then took the cover, cut the holes out or off, and then just slipped it in the front because I liked also what it said. And then for the back, I just put it in here, and then this will hold the whole thing closed. So my current work in progress is the Children of Keshet. So I will put that as like a title page. These are pictures that I picked up out of an old book that are all space themed. And so I will use them because I treat this like almost like a junk journal. I like it to look pretty and I like it to be functional. So it's both. And I have lots of washi tape. So I have my legend, and this is Finn, little Finnick, coming to help us out. Go away, little man. You're in the way. I love you. But I'll have like my information specific to my series, which is the world building, the government, the religion, any type of things like that. my character development, my plot structure, timelines, and character profiles. And I have a story at a glance. So because this is going to be a series of what I'm hoping to be 12 books, I wanted to have like where I could have it at a glance. And I have a free printable on my website, and I'll link that down below where you can get this. And it actually has a lot more information on there where you can add for like the ISBN numbers and things like that. But so yeah, if you're interested in this, go ahead and check it out on my website. I also started this idea from Boho Berry's video, and I will link her video down below as well. Some of the elements in this are directly from her video, so I can't take all the credit for it. She definitely inspired me, and I've taken off with it in my own direction, but there's definitely things in here that were from hers when she did her bullet journal a couple of years ago. All right, so then we get to part 1, and this is my character development. I will put just like a listing of all the different things that are in this chapter or this part, and then I can know just at a glance if I need to. But I have my archetypes, and this is from tammycowden.com, and like I said, I'll leave the links to all of these things below so you can go look at them. And I just pretty much wrote down like a summary of all the different type of archetypes for characters. We have heroes, we have heroines, we have villains that are male and villains that are female. Then the 21 personalities, just so I could see it at a glance, just kind of the meanings of what each letter is, and then the different personalities with a more descriptive thing so that I can reference that. Strong characters need, just a list, and that's from a She's novel. And then I keep my surnames list, and then any lists of names that I'm going to use will go here. I haven't added any of those names quite yet. I'm still working on it. The second part is my story development, and this will have my story point of view, and this is from inkandquills.com, and it just gives you a breakdown of each type of POV that you can choose to write for your story. Then I keep my title ideas, my opening lines, and I put washi on the edge of all these because I really like it. Some of the washi, as you get into this actual series, will start to mean something as well. Then we have world building for part 3. Different types of governments, and this is from wordpandit.com. Just descriptions of the different types of governments that there are, and this is a space opera, so these are very important for me to know. Information about my planets, information about the gods in my world and the religious system, then different names for locations, planets, and cities, and things like that. If you want to talk about what has saved my life, this is a chart from the book You Can Write a Novel by James V. Smith Jr. And everyone that I talk to that is learning how to plot and plan a novel, I always recommend this book because this seriously changed my life. This is how I plot all of my stories. I put the main thing, and then on these lines, which he doesn't have you do that, but on the lines, I'll write the smaller points that lead to this and the smaller points that lead to this until I can see my whole story. And the reason I like this format is because you can really see where you're supposed to have the ebbs and flows in your story. I highly recommend this book. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And I have had it since forever, and it is seriously the best book I've ever read on writing or plotting and plotting. So this is a timeline for what was then Ethereal Rising. It's no longer Ethereal Rising. It's Children of Keshet. And then we get into my cast. And if you want to pop onto my website, I do have this character sheet also available for free. And I will take on Pinterest. I have Pinterest boards, and once the books are ready to be published, I go in and will make them public, but right now they're private, and I just have pages. Now, at this point, all of these edged like this are for Children of Keshet, and some of my characters are going to bleed over into other books. And then this is for the next series, or book in the series that I've already started, so that I know when I'm working on it that I just have to find this to know which book I'm working on. But I still have everyone else's information, so that if they show up in another book, I can just reference this. The other thing too is, as they are put into other scenes, I will take the tape that corresponds with that other story, and I will add it somewhere on here so that I know that they're in multiple stories. For my minor characters, I do give them a sheet, but it's definitely not as detailed because you don't always need to know so much about them. And this is also on my website as part of my character worksheet. So yeah, it's just super fun to make. You get to be crafty, and it's even better because it's your world. And then I just have some extra spacers here, and then some extra plastic sheets so that I can add things to my book as I wish. So that is my world building notebook, and I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. I definitely would love to see your binder if you have one. So drop a link or a comment down below. I would love to come check it out and see what you're doing. Like I said, this is my very favorite part about writing, is the creating of the world and the characters. And I would rather do this than anything else. So you can tell that it is something that I'm deeply passionate about. But that is all for me. I hope you are enjoying Preptober. I hope that you are making leaps and bounds as you are creating your concept for your story. I also would love to connect with you on NaNoWriMo.org. So you can let me know what your username is down below, and I can add you as a friend, and we can keep track of each other and see how we are doing and encourage each other as we're working towards our 50,000 words. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.